Good morning students. I hope you all are in good health. So students, in this video we will see how the various organs they are acting as an excretory organ. In our previous video we have studied about the kidneys, that is how they help in the removal of the waste through excretion process. In today's video, we will see the various other excretory organs which are present in our body that helps to remove the excretory products from our body. So let us start from the skin as an excretory organ. The sweat glands in the skin, they remove salt, water, urea from the blood flowing through blood capillaries in the skin. And they open on the surface of the skin by tiny pores. The fluid that comes out of the body through these pores is known as sweat. So to understand this, we will observe the internal structure of the skin, which is figure 6.5. So this is the internal structure of the skin. This is the blood vessels. So let us assume this is the blood capillary in which the blood is flowing. So in this blood there is a waste material such as water, urea, salt, which is present in this blood. So this waste has to be removed out from the body, from the skin. So here is the presence of the sweat gland which will help in the removal of this waste. So the sweat gland, it will take the waste from the blood vessels in which the blood is flowing, and this sweat gland will finally open into the sweat pore. This is the tiny pore on the surface of the skin, and through this tiny pore the fluid will be coming out which will be containing the waste products such as water, salt or urea in the form of sweat. This is how the skin is acting as an excretory organ. Now let us see how the lungs they are acting as excretory organs. We have observed in respiration chapter that there is the breakdown of the glucose molecule. So when the glucose was breaking down during respiration process, then carbon dioxide was removed. So carbon dioxide that was released due to breakdown of the glucose during cell respiration will be removed by the lungs. So this is how the lungs they are acting as excretory organ, and this will be removed through the exhaled air. The air which we exhale, in that there is the carbon dioxide present which will come out of the body. Now let us see how the liver is acting as an excretory organ. So we will observe here the excretory function of liver. So we are taking the food in, right? We are taking the food. In the food there are number of nutrients. Let us assume protein is there in the food. That protein will be broken down and it will give amino acid. This amino acid will be again broken down and it will give ammonia. This ammonia in liver, in the presence of liver enzyme, will combine with carbon dioxide and they will make urea. This urea will be transported to kidney, and through kidneys this urea will be excreted out in the form of urine. So the excretory function of liver is such as extra amino acid in the blood they are carried to liver. The liver cells they remove ammonia from them, and with carbon dioxide they synthesize urea. From liver, urea is carried to kidneys and excreted in the urine. So what happens here? We are taking the food. In the food there are proteins present, and that protein when they are broken down they release the amino acid. This amino acid further give ammonia, and this ammonia in the liver, in the presence of the liver enzyme, combined with carbon dioxide and they will form urea. So urea will be transported to kidneys, and through the kidneys the form of urine, this will be excreted out from the body. So this is the excretory role of liver. The liver also helps in the removal of bile pigments formed by the breakdown of exhausted RBCs, extra vitamins and drugs. So whenever there is a breakdown of the blood pigment, that is hemoglobin, we know in the blood there is a blood pigment which is known as hemoglobin. that will be broken down and will release bile pigment, and this will be removed out also through liver. So liver also helps in the removal of the bile pigments, which is formed by the breakdown of the RBCs, which are blood cells, extra vitamins and drugs. Then there is disorders of urinary system. Two disorders are there in your syllabus. First one is urinary tract infection, then is the kidney stones. Let us first of all see urinary tract infection. It is a bacterial infection of the urinary tract. So this means that this infection, that is UTI, it is caused due to bacteria. So this, what will happen in this UTI, that is urinary tract infection? These symptoms will be shown here, such as strong and frequent urge for urination, means we will be urging to urinate. Then is pain and burning sensation. Whenever we will be urinating during UTI, then there will be pain and burning sensation, and this disease, it is treated with antibiotics. So UTI is a bacterial infection of urinary tract that includes kidneys, ureters, urinary bladders, urethra. So this is all for today. Take care everyone.